A vision of greatness, a dream of strength, of inspiration, and a hope of success. This statement speaks fundamentally of what drives a business into existence, how it will exist, and why it exists as it does amongst the giants of the corporate world. To understand one's own nature, to comprehend why it is that we do the things that we do, and to harness this understanding to lead and inspire the world around us, saw Simon Sinek's development of the Golden Circle concept. This concept asks three simple questions about business leadership. What? What does a business do? How? How does it do it? And how does this differentiate the business from its competitors? And why? Why does it do what it does in regards to its vision and its mission, and how this inspires the people that influence and are influenced by the operations of the business? It is our understanding of this concept that we've used the Golden Circle to analyse the rideshare behemoth Uber. During the presentation, with the help of my colleagues Matt and Yvonne, we will lead you into a presentation about the success of Uber and how this strongly relates to the why of the Golden Circle, and how they lead from the inside, being the why, to the outside, which is the what. To take us further into the success story of Uber, I will now hand you over to Matt. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks for the introduction there, Brett. Brett spoke about the Golden Circle and how visionary businesses lead with their why. We believe Uber is one of these businesses. One of their visions and the reasons why they do what they do is to make public transport safe and affordable for consumers. Before Uber came into the transport market, the only way we could get from A to B was with taxis, trains and buses. Buses and trains didn't always run when you'd want them to, and often led to people having to walk to the stations. And taxis, not always available, quite expensive, and they were quite limited in the numbers. These three options led to people walking home sometimes when they maybe shouldn't be, and also jumping behind the wheel of their car and when after too many drinks. Both situations putting people in danger. Not a great situation. So Uber wanted more options for people to get transport when they want it. Just the accessibility improvement that Uber has made to the transport industry. It's available 24/7. A really easy to use app, door to door, drops you right there. There's no walking. No complex payment, you don't need to exchange cash or anything like that. And by focusing on these transport problems, Uber shows it's committed to improving them, and I believe they have. This makes them quite successful and has a lot of loyalty from the customers. They keep returning back time and time again. Another one of Uber's visions is to help people order food quickly and affordably. Before Uber Eats came into the market, the variety of food options for delivery was limited, just to pizza and maybe Indian. The speed of delivery was quite slow, and often the food did arrive cold. Also, just by giving us more options to order, the affordability is there to some people who may not have been able to order it before. So by focusing on this why, Uber shows it's committed to improving food delivery options to consumers. This makes people loyal to Uber Eats, and they return again and again to order food from them. I'm just going to hand over to Yvonne now.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, so the hows of the Golden Circle are what shapes the systems, processes, and organizational cultures. It explains the process of how the company achieved success. There are many reasons why Uber is one of the world's leading companies, not because it is the first carpooling company, but because of their vision to bring transportation for everyone everywhere. More examples of how Uber incorporates the Golden Circle includes reducing traffic congestion in cities and creating more employment opportunities for the community. A feature which Uber introduced in 2016 called Uber Pool allows riders to carpool with up to 3 other riders who are going in the same direction. This carpool feature provides an affordable service by splitting the fare amongst the riders. There are many benefits of Uber Pool which can affect the riders and the sustainable growth in our cities. These benefits can include saving monies on finding trips by sharing the fare cost between other riders, reducing the amount of traffic congestion in cities by removing cars off the road and having to find parking in peak hours. By getting more people in fewer cars, carpooling can also reduce the amount of fossil fuels that are released from cars, which can pollute the air with carbon dioxide. This can lead to emissions of greenhouse gases, which can be the cause of global warming. There are millions of Uber drivers all over the world, but one of Uber's main goals is to create more opportunities for employment. Unlike other taxi companies, the main advantage of becoming a Uber partner is flexibility, where drivers are allowed to create their own set schedule for their own vehicle. This means Uber partners are free to drive where and when they want. These visions is what makes Uber one of the most successful companies in the world, where they strive to bring transportation for everyone and everywhere.
During this presentation, we've looked at the rideshare behemoth Uber and how the Golden Circle shows that they know why they do what they do and how they use this to inspire and lead with their vision and also the services. Safe and reliable transport anytime, anywhere, Uber Eats and Uber Pool, a carpooling system that inevitably leads to lower traffic congestion and pollution control. I'm going to lead out on a question. Do you know why you do what you do? And if you do, how do you use this to inspire and lead others in the world around you? If you do know the answer to this question, and you do know why you do what you do, I think a better question is to ask, are you ready for success?